What's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of That Boy ETV. You already know, man. We are back on Black Ops 6, and over the weekend, man, we actually got some leaks on the next Call of Duty title that's coming up, which a lot of people are actually calling Black Ops 7. So we're going to go ahead and look at these leaks, man, and see exactly what's going on and, just kind of get my thoughts on it, man. But let's start it off here. And the first one goes that the leaker says, recently taking part in a study group for an upcoming Call of Duty. Here's some of the content which I had insight to. The story will be set in 2035 and will be a follow-up to the Black Ops 2 story. Story will also involve Woods, Mason, and other character. Can't remember the third named character. Okay. Story mode will allow up to 4-player co-op, and story will also include a big open world map titled Avalon, man. So with this right here for the campaign side of things, I know Call of Duty's kind of had a little controversy around campaign. As at first they didn't think it was necessary, so that we actually had a game without campaign at all, and people complained like crazy, especially those that are more on the multiplayer side and have to pay for the game. It's like you're paying for half a game, right? But then the campaign comes out and you still probably don't have that many people that actually play it. Like, I've had Black Ops since it started, and I've only actually played the campaign long enough to acquire a skin. Once I acquired the skin, I kind of stopped playing. But I do like the fact here that it does mention that it will have 4-player co-op on the story mode, because this will actually encourage people to actually get on and play it. Now that you can play with 4 of your friends, you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all are tired of playing on multiplayer, just want to play something casual. Some of y'all can get on and just play, and then none of y'all have seen the story. So again, it's something you can go ahead and experience with your friends. Now, it's saying this story's going to be set in 2035, and it'll be a sequel to Black Ops 2. Now, it's crazy because Black Ops 2, in my opinion, was during the heyday of the Call of Duty era, and it came out, if I'm not mistaken, in 2012. At this time, I was living in Hawaii, and I do remember fond memories of all my friends at this point still playing Call of Duty. Like, nowadays, not all my people that I used to play Call of Duty with back in the day still play, but I do have very good fond memories of Black Ops 2. So if this is a sequel to that, I could see this doing very well. But also, they're talking about adding a big open world map called Avalon, which I also, if I'm not mistaken, was supposed to be an actual Warzone map before they pivoted and brought back Verdansk. So I'm not really sure how I feel about the whole big open world thing. When it comes to Call of Duty, it's okay, I guess. You just got to see how they really implement it and everything like that. But hopefully, with this being a sequel to Black Ops 2, that they actually, really try to bring back the feel of that game. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's one of my most favorite games for Black Ops, man. Now, we did get some leaks on zombies, so I'm just going to quickly go over that, as I don't really play zombies too much. But I'm going to go ahead and put that out for you guys, as Zombies mode will have the original crew return as multiverse variants, means you get Dempsey, etc. Zombies mode will have a transit remake. Zombies will be round based. Zombies mode will allow for a difficulty toggle, a wonder vehicle, and a more story focused mode as well. And Zombies mode will feature the largest round based map ever created, man. So for all the zombie players, it sounds like this is a whole bunch of good stuff for you guys. I know that Dempsey's one of the more popular characters from the story mode of zombies. I've never really been able to keep up with it, but I do like the fact that it does mention here that they will have a more story focused driven mode, and the fact it'll be the largest one ever. So this might be another mode too, where your friends can hop out of multiplayer and play basically a second form of a campaign outside of the main campaign. Like, I always felt like Zombies should be a campaign basically along with the main one. It's just that Zombies is played a little differently. But hopefully this means that this is a lot of good changes. And I'm not sure about Trains. I believe that's one of the maps. So I do think that Trains is one of the more popular maps as well. I might be mistaken on that. Again, I'm not much of a zombies player, so please take my opinion on the zombie section here a little bit of grain of salt. But down in the comments, all the zombies players, man, how do y'all feel about these things listed here? How do y'all feel about it having more story focused? They are bringing about round base, which everyone does really care about. How do y'all feel about Transit being remade? And how do y'all feel about the characters? Like, do Dempsey and them characters really matter to you guys? Or does it not really matter as long as the story's good and whatnot, man? Just let me know down in the comments how I feel about that. Now I'm getting to the part that most matters to me and probably to the people who watch me or watch these videos, and that's going to be the multiplayer side of things, right? So the leaks we got for multiplayer go as follows. Its multiplayer will have a 32 versus 32 player mode. It will feature some remakes of popular maps in a 2035 futuristic Japanese style theme. It did give examples of these maps, but can't remember the names. One begins with an R. They plan for everything to have a progression level system, including grenades, kill streaks, and perks. And plans for multiplayer progression to carry over from Black Ops 6, man. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about that really pops out to me, they're talking about the 32 versus 32 player mode. This is going to just remind me of Ground War from, I believe it's the Modern Warfare games. Now, I don't understand why you would bring in like a Ground War mode again, which is basically like Warzone, but in a multiplayer setting, essentially. It's kind of weird. Like, it's like they're trying to Warzone-ify multiplayer or something like that. It's just weird. Ground War, in my opinion, was okay. I did play it from time to time. Like, if we had a full group of people, we would go in there. But I don't remember it being anything that I would really play. And if I'm going to play Ground War, I might as well just go ahead and play Warzone. But I can see why you would play Ground War because you don't have to go loot and all that. So, but essentially, I believe that the 32 vs 32 mode is basically just going to be another version of Ground War that they're bringing back. It does look like they're going to remake a lot of the maps. So hopefully they do remake some of the maps coming from Black Ops 2. And they're just giving it just the futuristic Japanese theme, which right now is probably a good idea since obviously they can't make good maps to save their lives at this point, especially after creating that horrible bullet map. But like, I don't know who was smoking crack when they thought about that map. But oh my God, that map is horrible in my opinion. Now, with the plans for progression for everything, including guns, grenades, kill streaks, and perks, this just allows for longevity for people to play multiplayer. I know a lot of multiplayer people go in there and try to grind out dark camo and everything of that nature. So this basically just gives y'all more to grind for, gives you more reason to stay on the game. And I'm actually interested to see, like, if you have a progression system for things like perks and kill streaks, does that mean that as you progress, do your perk and kill streak get actually better? Or do they stay the same? Like, I'm actually interested to see how that works. Now, the last thing at the bottom here that's also, I believe, is a double-edged sword, which is a positive and a negative at the same time, is they're saying that they plans for multiplayer progression to carry over from Black Ops 6. Now, this is a good thing because that means that everything we're doing right now currently in the game does actually matter. And it does feel like everything, like from operators you buy, all that stuff is definitely going to carry over to the next game. But in the same breath, when you think about it, one of the things that I did complain about when it came to Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, the two previous games, was it felt like Modern Warfare 3 was more of just an update and not really a full game title release. So I would not be surprised if this quote-unquote Black Ops 7 is in the same similar vein as that, where it's more feeling like a game update and not an actual game release. And man, it's gonna really irk my nerves if that's the truth, man. But other than that, the fact that progression carries over is definitely cool and definitely makes what we're doing right now worth it, and will definitely probably inspire a couple more people to get on and play, man. So, but these have been all the leaks, man. So let me know how y'all feel, man. So far, with me, I do like the fact that story mode is going to be a 4-player co-op. I do believe that means I will be more inspired, and probably a lot of other players too will be more inspired to go ahead and pick that up. Also, when it comes to the zombies, I'm not too big of a fan, but with it being more story driven, I might actually go ahead and pick that up. So again, story zombie players, let us know down in the comments how y'all feel. And finally, when it comes to multiplayer, I feel the 32 versus 32 is just going to be Ground War again. And with the carryover progression, I'm just hoping that it's just not a game update and it feels more like an actual game release, man. But let me know, man, how do y'all feel? You spitting truth yet again on these leaks? Or I don't even care about leaks. I don't even know why you covering these things, man. But let me know down in the comments how y'all feel, man. But I'm going to leave y'all off with the rest of this gameplay here in the background. And I hope y'all enjoy that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter. And catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at DatBoy ETV. Nah. Catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
They need just grab it. Drive it, holler it out there. Drop it off that work.
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
What be funny is a nigga asking me for weed while I'm
Ah.
Our HVT has been eliminated.
I was coming, I forgot. Nigga got radar a bit. Oh shit.
Keep them safe. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. We're taking the lead. Stay on task. Enemy HVT
Our
is
HVT
down.
died.
They got our HVT. Protect our HVT.
Who is it? Hopefully he comes back. He's running off.
Hostile HVT located. Took out their HVT.
I just took this nigga down with a pistol. There.
Behind you. Head down and secure the target. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Incoming threat!
HVT under fire. HVT under fire.
Get moving!
Oh.
Fuck off! I'm working!
On this map, I need to switch that off.
Hey.
Boy, that boy about to
I'm over there.
Hurry up, forgot.
Ready to engage!
What? Oh shit, come on.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
GG's. Shit, that's another game right there, man.
I think we've earned some wine, huh?
Top three, bottom three.
It still got that plate on. Best nigga. You the best nigga.
First game.
For real? You led the way?
Yeah, he went 60 and 33.
Dang, man.
It's alright.
Not
Nigga
bad.
snapped.
Yeah, not bad at all.
HBT time.